Hello and welcome to my channel. I bought the new Xiaomi Redmi Note 14 5G launched in January 2025 for around €250. It is Xiaomi's better budget phone, but is it any good? Let's find out. First, while other brands put 5G on the box for no apparent reason, in this case it is important as Xiaomi sells a 4G variant, cheaper, with a less powerful chip and less features but with a bigger battery. Additionally, for the Redmi Note 14 5G, there are three variants: Indian, Chinese and global. There are some minor differences in the camera department between these three. I have the global market version, bought in Europe. The box is simple and has the same picture on the front for all color variants. So don't panic if you buy the green or the black version and it appears to be the lavender one. The base version starts at 128 gigs with 6 gigs of RAM up to 512 gigs with 12 gigs of RAM. You will find a nice silicone case in the box and the USB cable, but no charger for my region. The back is made of plastic with 4 color gradients and it successfully repels fingerprints. In fact, the back feels like glass and is a bit slippery. The sides are made of aluminum, which is not very common for this price range. My phone is coral green and weighs 190 grams. The front is covered in Gorilla Glass 5 and has a plastic screen protector. It is IP64 water and dust resistant, so avoid prolonged contact with water. The phone also has a 3.5mm audio jack and an IR blaster. How about that? It has a 6.65 inches display OLED 120Hz Full HD with 395 pixels per inch. The screen is bright indoors and outdoors and is HDR10 Plus certified. The maximum brightness is 1200 nits with 2100 nits in peak mode. You can tweak the vividness and the white balance to your liking. In terms of biometrics, the phone has an optical fingerprint scanner which is accurate and responsive. No complaints. The vibration motor is strong, adequate for the price. The phone is equipped with a very loud stereo speaker setup. In my opinion, it could use some more bass, but you can tweak the output with Dolby Atmos and even a custom equalizer. Check it out.
In Captain America: Brave New World.
I have to admit, I'm still getting used to the new look.
Despite Harrison Ford feigning ignorance in interviews, Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross clearly transforms into the Red Hulk in the fourth Captain America film, as his character has been doing so in the comic books since 2008, when Ross finally snapped and got dosed with gamma radiation in his Captain Ahab-esque pursuit to destroy the regular Hulk, aka Bruce Banner, for being a nerd,
Time travel!
and dating his daughter, Betty Ross.
Oh my God, what have you done?
Betty Ross, who will once again be played by Liv.
Now let's talk about the processor. The Redmi Note 14 5G is equipped with a MediaTek 7025 Ultra. It is on par with the Snapdragon 6S Gen 3 that powers the Moto G85 and the Exynos 1280 that equips the Samsung A25. The benchmarks are okay for this budget. The phone is snappy and responsive, with some expected stutter here and there. The major drawback is the inability to film 4K video. The software is HyperOS, a better version of MIUI. The phone comes with a lot of bloatware and fortunately it is easy to get rid of it. I encountered some bugs, but nothing major. The phone is highly customizable and you can tweak a lot of features from the home screen, navigation, lock screen, notifications. You can hide the notch, change fonts, always on display, even change the fingerprint animation. The Redmi Note 14 5G will allegedly have 4 years of OS updates and 5 years of security patches. To be confirmed, as in some regions, there will be 2 years of software updates and 4 years of security patches. The phone has a 5110 mAh capacity and the battery life is good. The processor is efficient and in standby the power consumption is 3% overnight from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. I ran the usual battery drain test and you can now compare it to the other phones I've tested. In an indoor scenario, I ran 2 hours of Netflix, 1 hour of Instagram, 1 hour of YouTube, 1 hour of Full HD filming, 1 hour of WhatsApp video call, and 1 hour of benchmarks, and the battery left in the tank was at 25%. You can easily get more than 2 days of moderate use. By moderate use, I mean up to 3 hours of screen on time in 24 hours. The maximum charging capacity is 45 watts and the phone charges from 0 to 100% in about 1 hour. Now about the cameras. Redmi is using a 108 megapixels resolution main camera that produces crisp photos. The phone also has an 8 megapixels ultra-wide camera. There is a 2 megapixels macro camera, which is obviously very bad. The front camera is the 20 megapixels with a small sensor. The camera app is very capable with document scanning, a full 108 megapixels mode for the main sensor and the Pro mode for the photo mode. Additional features include filters and beautify. The colors are neutral, too neutral I would say, almost lifeless. Overall, the HDR is too strong for my liking, a processing style that I've noticed on other cheaper Xiaomi phones back in the day. But you might like the results though. When it comes to video, it has some limitations due to the processor. It has no 4K 30 FPS, and you cannot change the cameras when filming. You have to end the video, choose a new lens and restart. Even the 1080p video is capped at 30 FPS, but the main sensor has optical image stabilization, which is very effective. I'll let you watch some photos and videos, while I'll tell you the good and the bad. So, is it worth buying? Yes, it is definitely worth 250 euro. The good: sharp, bright display, very good battery life, a lot of personalization options, very nice and elegant construction, good stereo speakers, very good signal and call quality. The processor is not amazing, but good for day-to-day tasks. What is so-and-so? The cameras are just acceptable, the speakers lack bass, and the video capabilities are limited. What is bad? I feel that the screen lacks a bit in sensitivity, and it would have been nice to include a feature to increase touch sensitivity, especially if you install a screen protector. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. If you have questions, I'll be happy to answer in the comments section.